Okay, so I literally just uploaded the previous video about Vince retirement, right? I literally go to YouTube and I start watching videos. I come across Ollie Davis over at Wrestle Talk. I like him. I respect him. I think he's funny. I think he's really good at what he does. But when Ollie Davis started saying how Brock Lesnar has walked out of SmackDown because of the whole Vince thing, I was like, what? And so, as much as I do like and trust Ollie Davis, years of writing classes from middle school all the way through from when I was in college have told me to not only check my sources, but my sources. So I did that. This is straight from Fox themselves, alright? Not Fox News, whole other shit. Fox. And apparently Brock Lesnar is this is WWE's words, pissed off, alright? And apparently WWE is scrambling right now to find a replacement for him at SummerSlam, which I'm of two minds on one. Damn. Can WWE take, how many more blows can they take today? On the other hand, I had no interest in Brock versus Roman part 11,000 or whatever, So I don't know. Let's read this article. Right here on Fox. Brock Lesnar walks out of SmackDown after McMahon's retirement. And I know he was like a father to him, but damn. And this makes Brock Lesnar the third person to walk out of the company the day of a show this year. Alright, Lesnar has long been a superstar of superstars for the organization. See, that's done to just say wrestlers. It's easier on the tongue. For the organization, even after spending time going back and forth between WWE and the UFC. Most recently, his feud with WWE Champion and Universal Champion Roman Reigns has been one of the key storylines across the organization, and the two are set to meet in a last-man standing match at SummerSlam on July 30th after Reigns defeated Lesnar at WrestleMania 38. That's it. Ollie had way more details than this. It just says this is the developing story. Okay, I'm going somewhere else. I didn't give you nothing. Alright, Fox Sports. I was just there. Okay. Okay, Wrestling Inc. I try to go for places that are reputable. Give me sport on MSN.com. That sounds better. I better yet, no, here's WhatCulture. They're reputable too. I like them. WhatCulture. Alright. From WhatCulture, following on from the on theirs is called, and these will both be down below in the description. Brock Lesnar walks out on tonight's WWE Smackdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar has left the building. Like very much. That's literally what it says. Brock Lesnar has left the building. Anyway, following up on the game-changing news that Vince McMahon has decided to retire from his WWE duties, now comes a major blow, a hell of a blow, for tonight's episode of SmackDown, which I talked about, I theorized about a bit in my previous video. As per Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer, several W sources have revealed that the Beast Incarnate has left the TD Garden, Boston site of this week's Blue brand offering. That sucked to read. From several sources, Brock Lesnar has left SmackDown. Of course, Lesnar was due to appear on SmackDown tonight to further push his upcoming SummerSlam match against Roman Reigns. There, on July 30th, the former UFC heavyweight champion will challenge the head of the table's undisputed Universal title. Still think that is absolutely dumb. There's so much less opportunities doing that. Anyway, in the last man standing contest, there's no word on why Brock has walked out of SmackDown. If this has anything to do with the aforementioned McMahon news, or when the Powerhouse will be next featured on WTV. As of this writing, there's very much developing in a situation that could end up being something or could simply be a case of plans change, pal. That's right. Plans change, pal. There we go. In terms of retirement of Vince, company-wide Zoom meeting is set to start any minute now. When was this written? When the hell was this? Because, like, SmackDown's 130 minutes. When the hell was this written? This is okay. Any minute now, and we'll address the matter. As a part of the statement to make his huge announcement, McMahon confirmed that Stephanie and Nick Khan will service. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. So, WhatCulture didn't have much more. Okay, here's when it says big update from just a couple minutes ago from Wrestling Inc. The road to SummerSlam just got a lot rockier. If you smell what I'm cooking, no. WWE is no longer advertising Brock Lesnar for tonight's SmackDown from Boston, Massachusetts, despite the listing. The former WWE champion earlier today, and even featuring Lesnar in a promotional email for the show, which arrived in inboxes around 5:30. Shit, this just happened. Like, wow, that's crazy timing. That's Eastern Standard Time, by the way. The change comes after Brock Lesnar reportedly walked out tonight's SmackDown shortly after it was announced that Vince McMahon retired. Lesnar reportedly heard saying, "Yep, I saw this." Ollie put this. Yeah, Ollie said this. Lesnar reportedly is heard as saying, "If he's gone, I'm gone," in regards to McMahon. Okay, now we're getting some stuff. Lesnar is scheduled to face undisputed champion Roman Reigns at WWE SummerSlam on July 30th in Nashville, Tennessee, where there is reportedly a replacement in place for Lesnar. I guess it's McIntyre. WWE officials are trying to bring the star back into the fold before the big event next weekend. Sources say that backstage atmosphere in Boston is chaotic. From where, all the reports are saying. In the wake of McMahon's announcement, McMahon retired amidst an investigation due to hush money payments made by McMahon to former employees who alleged misconduct, harassment, and abuse at the hands of Vince McMahon. Yeah, allegations were also leveled against now former head of the John Laurinaitis. Yeah, there's a people power joke there, but I'm not going to say it. I have respect for myself and the women. Lesnar's role in SummerSlam main event was already inaudible. Yeah, it was, as indications pointed to Cody Rhodes challenging Reigns before Rhodes is putting himself by the pectoral muscle. That match, respect to the max on that one. Damn. Lesnar returned to WWE programming on SmackDown last month, making a surprise appearance after Reigns successfully defended the title against Matt Riddle. The clash between Lesnar and Reigns was being advertised as the last match ever. Between the two men, and was to be contested under a last man standing rule. It's currently advertised for SmackDown to Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey, Ludwig Kaiser, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the debut of Maxine Dupree, alongside the Maximum Male Models Beachwear line. Okay, so I got a bit more here. So yeah. Okay, that's enough links are going to be in the description. This will also be in there. So yeah. Damn, this is crazy. This is wild, man. Wow. And they're going head to head with another show, Ric Flair's final match, right? And that card looks incredible. I mean, I mixed on the Ric Flair thing, but that card looks incredible, though. And then this is happening. They're big, but maybe they're banking on, quite literally. And wow, this is crazy, man. Stay tuned for more updates. It looks like I'm following this story. Thank you for watching.